Hello, welcome to highlights of stage 3 of La Vuelta Femenina by Carrefour. Letizia Paternoster in the race lead after finishing second behind Marianne Vos on yesterday's stage. Vos in the green jersey. Paternoster leading Femke Gerritsen by 2 seconds in the general classification. Anna Henderson starting the day in third position at 3 seconds. On paper, a flat stage should be one for the sprinters. Just one intermediate sprint along the route at 30.8 kilometers to go, and then a fast run in to Huesca. 5-rider leading group going clear with around 125 kilometers to go. Micah Collier of Arkea B&B Hotels, Marion Boras of Cofidis, Magdalena Lint of Coop Repsol, Marina Garau of B-Pink, and Ariana Gilbert of Anycat. Magdalena Lint, the highest placed rider in the general classification at 41 seconds. Unfortunately, a crash with 49 kilometers to go, which took down Amelia Farlene of Arkea B&B Hotels and Anne Santesteban, our Queen of the Mountains leader. For Farlene, she was the rider that was worst off in the crash. The Swedish rider looked in a lot of discomfort. She did get up and continue the stage. It was open, it was fast. The draw of the intermediate sprint was just too much for the Peloton. It had split, and Gilbert and Boras, the first 2 riders to be swept up by the Peloton. The other 3 riders would be caught soon after. Each of them trying to become the last rider standing from the breakaway group to look to pull on the white combativity jersey at the end of the stage. The catch was made with 33 kilometers to go, and we had a downhill run to our intermediate sprint, and it would be Femke Gerritsen of SD Works Pro Time that took the 6 bonus seconds ahead of Marianne Vos in the green jersey. Letizia Paternoster managing to take the 2 seconds. It did mean that the virtual lead on the road now was with Femke Gerritsen, who had a 2-second advantage over Paternoster. Vos also closing the gap. The exposed sections and crosswinds and cross headwinds was putting some riders into difficulty. SD Works Pro Time, Picnic, Post NL were all splitting the race in the crosswinds. Olivia Barril and Paulina Royackers, 2 riders that were distanced off the back of the group. They were heading towards the final 20 kilometers. Could they keep the momentum? Francie Koch, German champion, and also her teammates, Pfeiffer Georgie, the British champion. 2 riders that know how to split a race in the crosswinds. But with the Lidl Trek team, with Shirin van Anrooy, Anna Henson, and Rihanna Marcus behind, their teammate Emma Norsgaard did a textbook, parked the bus on the front of the peloton, and it did allow that chasing group, which also included Ashley Moolman-Passio, to get back into the mix. Marianne Vos looking poised and ready. Could she make it win 257 with 2.6 kilometers to go? It was Olympic champion and US national champion Kristen Faulkner that tried to pull a cheeky move in sight of the finish, but British champ Pfeiffer Georgie was having none of it. She had her teammate Megan Guarnier on the wheel. Unfortunately, a crash inside 2 kilometers to go did delay a number of riders. They would all be given the same time as the winner. Anna van der Breggen on the front, handed over to Misha Bredevold in the lead out. Marianne Vos poised and ready. Linda Zanetti for Uno X. It was a phenomenal lead out from Misha Bredevold. Femke Gerritsen, her prowess as a sprinter only known by SD Works Pro Time in their training camps when she signed for the team. She jumped first, and she had the power to hold off Marianne Vos to take the biggest win of her career and her first World Tour victory, and with it, the red jersey of race leader. Absolute perfection in the lead out. You would expect nothing else from Misha Bredevold. Gerritsen on the wheel. Vos and Gerritsen would jump together. Linda Zanetti of Uno X would hold on to take a phenomenal 3rd spot on the podium. The Swiss rider from the Uno X team. But from the helicopter shot, you can see Vos tried to come off the wheel, but Gerritsen had the power, took her 3rd win of the season. Our top 10 looks like this. Femke Gerritsen from Marianne Vos and Linda Zanetti, Bredevold, Jastram, Guazzini, Paternoster, Nuvia Domafini, Ferguson and Scalniak Soika, our top 10. A first World Tour win of many, we would say, from Femke Gerritsen, a young rider that we first saw come to the fore in the first Tour de France fam. Avec Zwift takes the stage, and with it the red jersey. Marianne Vos increases her lead in the green jersey classification to 125 points, but Femke Gerritsen with 95 still looking good in the fight for green. It's a red jersey and a 12-second advantage over Marianne Vos and Letizia Paternoster for Femke Gerritsen. Rihanna Marcus, Monica Trinker-Colonel, Misha Bredevold up there, along with Anna van der Breggen and Demi Vollering now in the top 10 overall. With a mid-mountain stage to come tomorrow, can Femke Gerritsen defend the red jersey or pass it to one of her teammates? We head 111.6 kilometers from Pedrola to Borja with a Cat 2 and a Cat 3 climb along the route. We expect the battle for the general classification to begin on stage 4.